All right, boys and girls, here we go with 4th grade Excel, lesson 111. We are going to learn about how to figure out how much time has gone by if we're not doing a simple problem where you just subtract. So these are problems that get a little bit harder than the plain old subtraction problems. First, I'm going to show you what I mean by that. If you want to know how much time, like say it's 7:24 and you have to be home at 10:46, how much time is it before you have to be home? Well, all you have to do is subtract, right, to find the difference between those two times from 7:24 to 10:46. You just subtract that. And so you have 3 hours and 22 minutes before you have to be home. But what happens if it's going from, say, 10:46 to 12:18? Now what are you going to do? Can you do 12:18 minus 10:46? That doesn't really work because you can't subtract 46 from 18. So what we're going to learn to do is figure out, well, I'll show you right here. Let's take a look at some samples. Look at number 1 here. It is 3:45. How many minutes is it before 4 o'clock? So let me draw the clock up here at the top. If it's 3:45, you got the hour hand about there, minute hand there. So how many minutes is it before 4 o'clock? Well, from here up to there, it's 15 minutes. So fill that in on your paper. Most of you kind of know that already, and you can show your work by doing 60 minus 45. Write that down. Regroup 5, that becomes 10, and we get 15, just like we put there. Okay, then it says it is 4:20. How many minutes is it after 4 o'clock? Well, if it's 4:20, then it's 20 minutes after 4 o'clock. That's what 4:20 means. Now, it says Sebastian practiced the piano from 3:45 to 4:20. How many minutes did he practice? So we're going from 3:45, like you see here on the clock, around to 4:20. So what we're going to do is, we've already done the problem here and here, 2 parts to it. We have to figure out how many minutes it is until the next hour, and then add the number of minutes past the 4 o'clock hour. So from the answers from 1 and 2, you know that the number of minutes before 4 o'clock and the number of minutes after 4 o'clock. You know both of those. Therefore, the answer to the question is 15 plus 20, which is 35 minutes. He practiced for 35 minutes. Now, sometimes you are going to have some hours in between there. So let's say he's going from, well, we got the sample right here. What if he practices the piano from 2:45 to 4:20? How many minutes did he practice then? Well, he practices, besides the time before the hour of 3, which is 15 minutes, right? This is 15 minutes before 3. And the time after the hour of 4, that would be 20 minutes. You will need to add 60 minutes for the time from 3 to 4. So basically what's happening here is you're starting at 2:45, and then you're going to 3 o'clock. That's 15 minutes. Then from 3 to 4 o'clock is 60 minutes, right? And then from 4 to 4:20, I ran out of space there, is 20 minutes. So what we're doing is we're adding up all of these minutes to see how many minutes he practiced. So can you solve that problem? Down here, show your work and write the answer. Pause the video. When you have the answer, turn the video back on. So you should have done 15 plus 60 plus 20, and that's 80, plus 15 is 95. So he practiced for 95 minutes. If you got it wrong, erase and fix. All right, why don't you try? We only get to try one of these. I don't think they're too hard. You should be able to get it. Pause the video, try number 4. It might take you a little while. You have to struggle with it, but that's okay. Struggle with it and get an answer the best you can, and then let's go over it. All right, so you should have already done the problem. So from 2:45 to 6:20. So how much time is it from 2:45 until 3 o'clock? We already know that that's 15 minutes. You can write something like this on your paper. How about from 3 to 6? Well, that's 3 hours. And 3 times 60 is 180 minutes. Did you get that? So you got 15 minutes, 180 minutes. And then from 6 to 6:20, of course, is 20 minutes. It's 20 minutes after 6. So now what we have to do is add all these up. And 180 and 20 is 200. And 15 more makes 215 minutes. Woo, did you get that one right? I hope so. Erase and fix your paper if you did not.